Famous Richard got shot in the head and is now facing 15 years in prison. Do your homework on 15 years. Do your homework on a long time.
Famous Richard
Do
went
your homework on Thoink. Do your homework on Thoink rolled up and grab a leaf. Do your homework on I'm finna flame it up. We finna watch this together.
trying to steal guns off of cops. But what his TikTok followers didn't know is that Famous Richard had deadly ties to the streets. And today we're breaking down the brutal story behind why he got shot in the head and is facing 15 years in the feds. Famous Richard is known for going viral in New York, but he actually came up in Chicago and has ties to a BD set called Buff City. And before he started making videos for social media, Famous Richard was trying to become a drill rapper in Chicago.
He was trying to be a drill rapper? I didn't know that.
He moved to New Jersey, but Famous Richard still dissed the ops in Chicago on tracks like Spinning Through when he rapped, "Go, I'm smoking on cess, can't forget about Neat.
Oh, no.
A lot of niggas got left in the street. We fucking them up, got them begging for peace. Moving silence whenever I creep. And
I ain't know he was talking like that.
I be dropping the G's. Hands up, make a bitch nigga freeze.
Oh.
Fucking them up, putting niggas on T's." Famous Richard wasn't making a lot of noise
crazy.
in the rap
game. You got the big fat girl with the big blubbery. Come on, bro. That's a violation. Violation, bro.
No. So he started doing comedy on social media instead. But Famous Richard wasn't just cracking jokes, and he started going viral by recording himself trying to steal guns from cops.
You the real police?
Yeah, I hope so.
That's a real Glock on your hip?
I hope so. But what's up? You okay?
Let me hold that.
No, what you want to hold up?
Let me hold it.
Yo, Glock? Cause that motherfucker excite me, okay?
Don't do that. Don't try to touch it, though.
I can't touch your gun?
No.
Why not?
Stop.
Famous Richard was going all over
That's
New
where he
York
was messing
pressing
up
cops
at.
for their guns.
He's trying to be funny. Trying to go viral and shit.
That's real?
It is real, yes.
Can I hold it?
Absolutely not. Don't touch it.
Why not?
Put your hands down. Don't do that. Take 2 steps away. Do not get any closer.
I can't touch it?
Absolutely not.
It was a bad look for the police to be getting clowned like that.
Right.
And eventually the NYPD put out a notice to all the cops to watch out for Famous Richard.
Like, why you think they start harassing you out of nowhere, bro? They start targeting you because you kept playing with them, bro. You can't do that. That's illegal.
Famous Richard had already been arrested 12 times by that point,
Damn.
including 3 gun charges. The cops already hated him, but then Famous Richard made the situation even worse for
So you
himself.
telling me you had gun charges in Chicago and New York of all places, and you still walking up? I would be trying to avoid the police at all costs. You still walking up on the police? That's dumb.
Threatened the
bro.
whole
That ain't
police
smart.
force. Famous Richard said he wasn't ducking any smoke with the cops and said he'd be strapped up if they wanted to try him.
I'm not ducking no smoke, shorty. They talking about NYPD looking for me on King David. Get up with me, shorty.
Okay, they
on
got up
BD,
with
get
you.
up with me. And I'm gonna keep that thing with me.
Then Famous Richard
Now he's saying all that. Now he in jail. I swear to God, y'all, and I ain't trying to talk crazy a lot. I'm just giving y'all the facts. I swear to God, if y'all go on his story every single day on his story, he talking about how nobody helping him, how he want Trump to pardon him, how they targeting me, how he needs somebody to sign him up for a address for house arrest. Like he on there like begging for help now. I never seen that video. You basically saying like what you thought was finna happen, bro. I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing the video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did? You said I'm gonna keep that thing on me, and I don't get no fuck about the police. Like,
Richard went on No Jumper and called out
It's
the
the
whole
police,
NYPD
bro.
again. He said that cops in New York are soft and he would never try to take a cop's gun in Chicago.
They soft as hell though, for like, you walk up, disarm one of their ass, they gonna have to call, help, they gonna have to call 762, like back up. But like in Iraq, I ain't do that shit in Chicago. I ain't gonna let motherfucker die in Chicago trying to do that, you know?
Facts. You'll fuck around and die here trying to do that.
BD felt like you can't do that. I can't even walk on feet.
The cops wanted to put Famous Richard behind bars.
okay,
And that's
they
exactly
got you
what
locked
they
up.
did a
They
few
might be
weeks
soft, but your ass in jail
later.
though.
Famous Richard was standing in the middle of the street, and the cops showed up and told him to stop holding up traffic. Famous Richard didn't spend long in jail, but then the cops started calling him in the street because he was allegedly crying in his cell when he got booked.
When I was crying in the cell, shorty.
You got caught.
Where I get caught at?
Where'd you get caught at? Bro, you got set up, bro.
By who?
You were going to do a collab, and I saw you calling you. And then you were
He got his ass set up.
FBI, open
He
up!
thought he was doing a collab, and it was his sergeant. Oh my God.
You broke. You got your phone taken.
Oh, can't get your goof ass on, but I ain't even gonna take the fight this time. I'm gonna let you slide. On Biddy, you lying,
Ladies
though.
and gentlemen.
You lying.
Famous Richard said the cops were capping about the story, but apparently the whole police force heard about it because they were all clowning him.
What's up, son? You were crying in the cells last week, right?
I was what?
You were crying in the cell.
Oh, King, who told you that?
I saw you, bro.
Man, I wasn't crying in no cell. Hey, what I'm saying, though, I was crying in the cell.
Do y'all? I believe he was crying in the cell. I believe he was crying. He probably thought it was over with in that damn cell. He probably was crying like a motherfucker.
You were crying in the cells, my guy.
On Biddy, I wasn't crying in no cell. So stop lying on my name. Y'all got everybody on TikTok think I was really crying, folks.
Famous Richard wasn't just messing with the cops though, and he ended up getting booked on a robbery charge just a few months later.
Yep.
According to reports, Famous Richard got into an argument with someone who worked at a smoke shop and flashed his gun at them. The police put out a warrant on Famous Richard, and they busted him on the street while he was trying to shoot a new video.
Yep.
Famous Richard didn't let the arrest stop him from making new content though, and he posted the whole thing on social media.
He thought shit was a game. He thought, okay, I'm finna just do this. I'm finna go viral again. Yeah, you gonna go viral.
Famous
all right,
Richard was
my
going
guy.
in and out of jail like crazy, and in July 2024, he got booked again for allegedly upping his strap at someone. There's a chance Famous Richard wouldn't have gotten arrested for the situation, but the cops were watching his social media pages too and arrested him after he posted a video where he was dancing with a gun that had an extended clip.
Yep.
Famous Richard was putting himself in dumb situations and
So he
getting
got
booked
arrested for a
it,
gun.
but at the same time, he took a massive loss in the streets. Famous Richard is allegedly affiliated with the BDs from Buff City in Chicago,
Right.
but his older brother Lil Josh repped a GD set called Paxtown. Lil
Okay,
Josh
I
was
know
brutally
that part.
killed in 2024, and rumors said that one of his own homies took him out.
Damn.
It's a wild story though, and it all started back in 2019. According to rumors, Lil Josh backdoored his homie Boss Block, aka D Block, in May 2019.
Oh.
Boss Block and Lil Josh both rep
So he
Paxtown and were
backdoored
always
somebody,
tight.
I did.
But some people claim that Lil Josh took Boss Block out because they were both fighting an attempted murder case. Back in 2014, Lil Josh and Boss Block allegedly slid on the ops and hit up a dude on the 7100 block of South Cyril Avenue. The dude
They
survived,
slid.
but the case was allegedly still open when Boss Block was murdered. A
Yeah.
lot of people thought Lil Josh snaked Boss Block, but right before he died, Lil Josh dropped the track Bio Part 2 and rapped, "Niggas wicked with the cover-ups. Threw my name in the mix over a bitch. They say I killed my friend. But all the real members know the real. We still locked in." It's not clear what really went down with Boss Block, but it allegedly
I hate when people say all the real members know the real. Just because it's a real member don't know what really, they don't know what happened, bro. They wasn't there. What are you talking about?
sparked some wild internal beef in Paxtown.
You feel?
Members started killing each other like crazy. After Boss Block got murdered, another Paxtown affiliate named Nasky was shot and killed. Some sources claim that Nasky killed a Paxtown OG and ended up getting backdoored. Paxtown has some ties to NLMB, even though they're beefing right now. And Paxtown allegedly used the ops to kill one of their own members in 2022. According to rumors, a dude from Paxtown named Lil Don got killed by NLMB, but someone in Paxtown is the one who dropped his location to NLMB. Lil Josh was killed in June 2024, and rumors say Jayski and Lil Chris were the ones who pulled the trigger. Lil Chris got hit up right after the Lil Josh murder and almost died.
That's his
Then
brother
a few
and
weeks
all
after that, Jayski was allegedly backdoored by other dudes in Paxtown to clap back for Lil Josh, and there were some Paxtown affiliates dissing Jayski on IG after he died. Famous Richard had been out of Chicago for a while, but after his brother got killed, he hopped on Facebook and said he wasn't leaving the city until somebody died. Some NLMB dudes were dissing Lil Josh after he got killed, and Famous Richard started clapping back at them. Lil Josh allegedly backdoored his homie and ended up getting killed by his own crew. And what makes the situation even crazier is that Famous Richard had dropped the track Blood Spillers right before Lil Josh died and rapped, "Hey, if you got a back door, you don't know what you doing. Just cause you'll kill, don't make you a killer. It be the niggas you think gon' slide when shit hit the fan. They blood spillers. I got a cousin that killed my cousin.
He said, just because you a kill don't make you a killer. What?
That case, then I'm getting up with him. By that crib, we finna go hunting. Can't trust a snake, they filled with venom." It's also weird because Famous Richard's brother Lil Josh was a GD, and Famous Richard reps the BDs.
Right.
A lot of
It be
dudes in
happening like
Chicago
that,
beef
though.
with their own family members because
Yeah,
of gang
for
politics.
sure.
But Famous Richard always showed love to Lil Josh and wanted to get back for him. But at the same time, Famous Richard hated the GDs, and on the track BDN anthem, he rapped, "I ain't never pick up a rake. I just blew my leaves away. Bitch, I'm BD till I die. This shit in my DNA. Your mama was a BD, your dad was a BD, your grandma was a BD. So why the fuck you GD? Famous Richard was talking crazy on social media and acting like nobody could touch him. And that's how he almost ended up dying from a headshot. NLMB has a lot of shooters in Chicago, but Famous Richard ended up getting shot in New York after a fake Instagram
page. He was shot after being set up by a fake Instagram page.
It set him up. It's not clear exactly how it went down, but Famous Richard allegedly got set up by a woman on IG and got ambushed by a shooter.
That's what's gonna happen though. You steady in the streets. You could do so much other. You in New York. You steady rapping about streets. You steady dissing ops. You steady upping your guns on people. You steady talking about New York. You steady talking about this. You getting into it with the New York niggas out there. Now you out of town. You don't even know nobody. You don't even got no guys. You can't even call nobody and be like, hey, we sliding on woody whoop. You ain't even got nobody for real, folks. You out of town. You're not even in New York. Now you locked up out of town and you ain't got nobody to come help you because you in New York. So the only way somebody can come help you, like your family member, your mama, your grandma, the only way they can help you is if they move to New York. And New York expensive as hell. So obviously they not rich. This is why you supposed to sit your ass down, twin. You supposed to go to New York. You supposed to be recording, vlogging. You feel me? If you want to troll some people, troll some people. Okay, whatever. But you start trolling the police and you steady doing street shit? You steady doing street shit, and then when you get street outcomes, motherfuckers want sympathy. No, bro. You worked hard for this charges, bro. You worked hard for these, bro. You gonna get them, gang.
Back with all the dissing, but getting shot in the head still didn't make him switch up how he was moving. Instead of staying out of the way and recovering, Famous Richard hopped straight back on social media after the shooting. He didn't have to stay in the hospital very long because it was just a graze. Famous Richard dissed the ops again when he got released.
Like, boy, you just got grazed in the head.
Rapper from New York named Gino Rax aired Famous Richard out and said he ratted about the shooting situation. Then Gino Rax shared some DMs.
He did snitch, he was going back. You talking all that street shit, and first thing you do is get on Instagram and say, this page just backdoored me, man. They shot me in the head. I love y'all. That's snitching, bro. That ain't what street niggas do.
FBI, open up!
Street niggas go to the hospital, get out, and go slide. That's what I thought you would. That's what you talking about in your rap songs. I'm just saying this is how people gonna look at it, bro.
Back and forth with Famous Richard on IG.
Nobody
According to Famous Richard, he hit his head on something and nobody actually grazed him with a bullet. Famous Richard had already told everyone he got shot right after it went down though.
Right.
There was a police report about the shooting. Getting head tapped is bad enough, but that was just the beginning of Famous Richard's downfall. Just a few weeks after he got shot in the head, the feds booked Famous Richard for possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. According to the report, back in July 2024, the cops raided Famous Richard's crib, found a loaded Beretta M9 with a scratched-off serial number and an extended magazine. It was the same case that Famous Richard had already been booked for and bonded out on. But at first, it was a state case, and then the feds took over.
Nah, it's a fed
now he's facing 15 years in prison and a $250K fine if he gets convicted. After the feds booked Famous Richard, someone used his IG page and asked for someone to
and then I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. He been asking for a federal lawyer. He need a federal lawyer. He need a federal lawyer. But it's like, what the hell? But I don't like what you want us to do. You want us to pay for a lawyer and send them to you? Feel me? Like that ain't how life work, bro. You ain't supposed to be on Instagram. You supposed to, whoever's running your page is supposed to be trying to find a federal lawyer for you and give you their number. That's all you supposed to do. Call your lawyer come up there, y'all talk real quick, you pay him, send him a little bit of money, he come up there, y'all talk about what's going on, and that's how it go from there. You don't go on Instagram talking about something, I need a federal lawyer. Like, what you think? They finna line up and do it for free because you got a few $100,000 on the gram? Like,
get him a federal lawyer.
That ain't how it works,
According
bro.
to Famous Richard, he's being abused by the guards while they're holding him in jail. He claimed that he was assaulted by a guard and said, "Please help me. This is a cry out for help." Famous Richard also said they're denying his visits and he can't even meet with his public defender. Apparently, Famous Richard can't even afford to pay a lawyer.
But they probably doing that because you feel me? They probably doing that because of what you was doing to them. It's like you antagonized them and then they was the bigger. It's like talking crazy to a big ass wolf and then the wolf bites your damn neck off and you like, wait. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, like you antagonized them and now they winning because they got more power than you and you want help now.
Everyone for not supporting him after he got booked. Famous Richard was begging everyone for money and said he needed to get a pardon from Donald Trump. Famous Richard even drug NBA YoungBoy into the drama and started throwing dirt on his name. Famous Richard said YoungBoy definitely snitched in his own Fed case, and even claimed that YoungBoy is the reason that Lil Durk got booked for.
YoungBoy, maybe he didn't snitch. Maybe YoungBoy just got millions of dollars and he could, and more influence and more money, and he's a more famous person, and so he has more resources to beat the feds. Maybe you just don't have any money, so you can't beat the feds. I think he said like they got his like accounts froze or some shit like that.
Allegedly ordering a hit on Quando Rondo. This isn't the first time that Famous Richard had dissed YoungBoy and his homies though. While he was still free, Famous Richard took a disrespect to a crazy level and started the Quando Rondo challenge to clown Quando for losing his cousin Lil Pop. Famous Richard also dropped a diss track on Quando and raps, "I'm from the rack, I bleed different, I'll give your ass the belt. Harry Potter with the switch, I tap it once and watch you melt. You can't even come outside, you might as well barbecue yourself. You just lost your hood respect. Your bitch ass cried in front of 12. Famous Richard blew up for making comedy videos, but at the same time, he was running all over New York committing real crimes.
Right.
He even pressed random civilians who were trying to eat, and one time, Famous Richard beat up an innocent 18-year-old on camera just to get some more clout. And what makes the situation even worse for Famous Richard now is that all the cops hate him. He ran around New York clowning them all over social media and dissed them on tracks like On the Run when he rapped, "I'm on the run, but ain't running. Screaming free me, I ain't even do nothing. I ain't going back to jail, trying to do me like Thugger. And if I get caught, let me out by the summer. Fuck the police, put a pig right under. I can skip state, but I'm staying for the summer." Famous Richard was going viral for a while, but he got famous for dissing and trying to take guns from cops.
Right.
And now, he doesn't have anyone supporting him at all.
Right.
If he had blown up in the rap game,
he would have had a whole lot of support. If you would have blew up, not trolling, not whoop-de-whoop, not doing this, you would have had a lot more love from your fans, bro. But these people is not your fans. They just, see, this what motherfuckers get confused. You think somebody your fan because they follow you, they like your picture, and they put laughing emojis in your videos. No, bro. You was just riding around New York doing the stupidest shit possible, and it was funny. It was funny to a lot of people. It was funny, bro. It was funny as hell to me, too. You was doing a lot of stupid shit, and it looked funny as hell, but you not understand. You thinking we fans, or you thinking people fans because they following you and all that. They not fans. They just watching you. Oh, this stupid motherfucker do a lot of dumb shit. Let me watch him. And as soon as you get in jail, okay, I'm just going to go watch another stupid motherfucker. You feel me? It's a reason why Boonk Gang ain't the biggest streamer in the world, bro. Because his content was never nothing that'd make a nigga a fan of you. They ain't become a fan of you because of what you say or because you really funny. You know what I'm saying? Like a FYBJ man. Like a Mag Mula. Shit. I get on here. I entertain y'all. I react to stuff. Y'all got a reason to watch me, folks. You know what I'm saying? Castanet got real fans. YoungBoy got real diehard fans who love his music. Who they music get him through days. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really got the same type of fan. You don't got no fans. You just got viewers, bro.
But most people just saw his comedy videos. Fighting a Fed case with a public defender is gonna be tough, and it's looking like Famous Richard is cooked.
That shit is impossible. I ain't gonna lie. Public defender, you ain't beat no damn. I'm sorry. Do your homework over. I'm sorry.